And with that, we thank you for joining us here at 5. I'm Fred Shropshire.
And I'm Vanessa Rufus. As we just mentioned, UNC Charlotte community looking ahead to a somber anniversary tomorrow. It will be 3 years since the deadly shooting on campus. And that incident took the lives of 2 students, Riley Howell and Reed Parlier. It injured 4 others in their class. And today the school remembered both the lives lost and those who survived.
WCNC Charlotte's Chloe Leshner live on UNC Charlotte's campus. Chloe, how are they marking this day of remembrance?
Hey, Fred and Vanessa, there are several events happening here on campus today and tomorrow to really give students and staff the opportunity to reflect on that day 3 years ago tomorrow. There was a message board here outside of the Kennedy building where that shooting happened to allow students to write down their thoughts and feelings. They've moved that now as they get ready for a small ceremony. 3 years after tragedy rocked the UNC Charlotte campus, there are messages of hope and promises to honor the victims, Reed Parlier and Riley Howell. Niner Nation forever bonded over what happened on April 30th, 2019.
That's kind of what this day is, just to make sure that people I care about are okay.
The memories of that day still fresh for so many.
Like, it was a while ago, but then I can still remember it very, very vividly. I don't think it's ever something that you forget, and to a certain extent, I don't want to forget it.
Jordan Estabrook was finishing up her semester in Culver, a building near where the shooting happened. Locked in her classroom, she remembers the fear.
I know that I struggled after that, where I think I actually had my capstone class was back in the same room that I was locked in. But for me, it was more about overcoming that fear and overcoming it by remembering how strong our university is.
It's that strength that's kept her on campus. She graduated and now works for the university's communications department, choosing to stay in the community that gave her a new perspective on life.
There is an acknowledgement that nothing is permanent, nothing is forever. So how do we treat the relationships that are in our lives? You know, how does that look different, knowing that anything can happen?
In about 40 minutes, there will be a wreath-laying ceremony here. You can see that there are 2 wreaths there to honor Reed and Riley, and they'll stay here outside of the Kennedy building all throughout the day tomorrow, and they'll remove them again at 5:40 tomorrow evening. Live at UNC Charlotte, Chloe Leshner, WCNC Charlotte.